Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is going to be the first video I make on YouTube quite a while. First one for Minecraft. Let me show you the zoo. I'm in creative right now because I didn't know if I had to be to mess with the map settings. Most of this isn't survival, but some of it isn't creative. Because I'm a little lazy at times. And animals die. And I don't want that. Alright, but this is a work in progress. I've been working, I don't know, for at least 50, 60 in-game hours working on it. But yeah, let me get it going. This is a temporary name, the Den. I don't really like it because this is a very tropical zoo, so it shouldn't feel like a den. But anyway, this isn't completely done because I need to make paths back here. But this is like a little market area. There's a little something for it. This is one of the first things I built. I'm not very good at terraforming necessarily. But I tried doing this like a little inside a cave type thing. These are all just different insect ones. I'm trying to find a mod to display the different animals that I have, but I can't find one yet. This one is supposed to be Goliath beetles, but oh, there they are. Or stag beetles, I forget. Because those are the Goliath beetles, and no, they look incredibly flat. I don't remember what these are called, but I caught them a while ago. Rhinoceros beetles. Yeah, there we go. These are the ones I don't know. I think they're like banana beetle or something. I could break the glass and find out, but I'm not going to. And these are, I think they're called water or something. Water beetles? See if I can figure out what this is. I've also, like, constantly been adding... Oh, the ones previously were potato focus, right? But I've... Great diving beetle. There we go. Alright. That's just the small little entrance. We'll go this way first, because it's the part that's not very completed. This is more just like a little garden shed. It's acting as the main base for me at the zoo. I have a different base, main base now with much better storage system and whatnot. But yeah, this is just, thing. I got a trader hole down here too. But back to the focus. We have some butterflies in here. I did have some banana slugs and some snails, but they appear to... Hey, there's one of the snails. Oh, a bird got in here. Dude, look at that. Yeah, we got some snails. A caterpillar? I did not find you. How did you get in here? I wonder if the butterflies mate naturally. I've never even thought about that. We got a koi fish pond going on here with a whole singular fish, because, yeah, they're really hard to find, like, in particular fish. I built this as, like, a little... What's it called? Aviary? But it doesn't really work, because all the... To catch these birds, you have to tame them. There's no actual way to catch them. Like, in this mod, there's a whole bunch of different, like, cages, nets, and whatnot. But none of them can catch these naturalist animals. At least not that I've found reliably. So I had to tame them, so they just sit here. But, we got some cardinals, some robins. I thought I had some other ones, but I guess not. But, yeah, those are just some of the ones I caught. This bad boy is like a swamp expo. So we got some storks in here. Let's see if I can find one real quick. Yeah, see? Storks. I love their design so much. I don't know much about them in real life, but I'm a big fan. And this is supposed to be, like, kind of under construction still. That's why it's just got a very, just mesh, like steel chain mesh, the little barricades going on. And the stairs are clearly not done, But this would be like the underground viewing of the swamp. So it has, I believe those are called sunfish. Yeah, I don't want to know. We have some bass in here. I think we have some blobfish in here. For sure some catfish, like right over there, catfish. Unfortunately, anytime in this mod pack, and I'm sure a lot of them, random fish will just spawn. Okay, that's really annoying. Random fish will just spawn in the water to like fill the space, I guess. So we got some like tropical fish in there that most certainly should not be in there. But yeah, some Goliath catfish up there. This is the main pathing of like basically the whole zoo. It's not done everywhere, but yeah, it's a mix of riverwood and riverstone. Oh, you know what? I never even noticed that they do that. Huh, okay. Anyways, distraction. Coming back towards where I'm going here. This is the best animal on the planet, the ringtail lemur. Let's see if I can hop up in here. I know it's kind of hard to see in some of these exhibits. That's intentional. Why is there an alligator in here? What? Did he escape? Do I have anything to catch him with on me? Are any of these empty? Okay, these are empty. What in the world? Can you, here, come here. Try to get me. Come on, come at me. Gary, what are you doing, bud? Can I not get in there? The naturals mod is so just buggy. How did Gary get out of here? Or get in here? Like, what? I didn't know there was going to be a mass escape. There's turtles in here, too. But anyways, yeah, I built like a building platform up there. You know, different things for them to be on top of. And all that good stuff. I gotta figure out how to get Gary back into his place here. I know that I can catch him with nets, but I don't think I have any open nets at the moment. No. Okay. Do I have a lead? I do. I do believe. Yes, okay. So, yeah, you're gonna come back this way. Yeah, yeah. Alright, Gary. How about we don't escape again? That'd be nice. But that's one way to segue into the alligator exhibit, though. Got some more catfish in there, too, but yeah. This is the gator exhibit. There was a whole bunch of... There's these really nice big lily pads. I had them placed everywhere. Until I found out that the mod makes it so that if any creature or player stands on them, it'll like shoot them way up in the sky, up and down. So there was just flying alligators everywhere. Yeah, that's not it's no bueno. Got a little underwater viewing area of this one as well. Although, unfortunately, the gators don't seem to swim a lot. Not exactly sure why. You'd think they would, but oh well. Let's see, what would this one be? I believe this is just turtles. Turtles and ducks. Yes, it is quite a large area for turtles and ducks. Problem being, when I made this, it was originally going to be the alligator snapping turtle and other turtles. Turns out, alligator snapping turtle kills everything. So, couldn't do that. Really gotta figure out a way to get rid of some of these vines soon. Gonna have to go through a lot of these exhibits and redo them, put string down. Oh, you know what? Is that how the gator got out? Hold on. I gotta look real quick. Distraction. Is there... Aha! This is how they got out. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't think there's any more I gotta worry about for now. Alright, continuing. For the sake of the video. Although it does look cool during the night, I believe. But let's do that. Should probably get my cage back. Alright, where was that? Where was that? 2 alligators going this way. You know, you feel like you do a ton until you look around and you're like, huh, There's not as much as I thought there was. Alright, so this took forever. It's because these are all dark oak drawers, which, yeah, they take a while to make. But this is the reptile house. Again, I need to redo this because I forgot to put string down. Ignore those for now. This would be the caimans. Or no, this would not be the caimans. This would be where the alligators were originally. And then I had to move them. So currently this one is unoccupied. This is a bunch of tropical birds. We got some macaws. We did have some other ones, but they appear to maybe be dead. Unfortunately. Some parrots. You know, some just different things up in here. Got the boa constrictors. Oop, a little unexpected. But yeah, got the boa constrictors. Going through here. This is a much more simplistic one. It's just a mangrove tree and, you know, some general swampy looking stuff. This, what is going on here? I don't know. But this is a frog exhibit. There's a whole bunch of different frogs. You know, I got some bullfrogs, I got some tropical frogs, tree frogs. I'm sure there's some more that I'm forgetting, but yeah, this is all just frogs. Very nice little swampy exhibit. Another look at the birds. I might redo this to something a little more dramatic. For now. This is the caimans, what I thought I was looking at earlier. This was the very first exhibit I made inside of the reptile house. And I love it. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Although occasionally they do get stuck underneath the floating block. I wish there was a way to make it like half submerged, half not submerged. But, oh well. And through here, I highly doubt they're all still left. Oh, there is still quite a bit alive. Wow, I didn't even put that in there. But, so fish must be naturally spawning. But yeah, through underneath the floor and the entire thing, I thought it would be cool. Now, obviously in real life this would not be very humane, but fortunately, it is not real life. So, you know, there's just fish floating through all here. Oh my god, why are they all stuck right here? I don't know. I'm losing my way in my own building. Alright. Continuing. So yeah, again, this is turtles. Almost certainly will be repurposed to something slightly larger, and that one room that's unoccupied, maybe I'll make that a turtle exhibit. Because I do love turtles, but that's a bit overzealous. I got a nice little staff house. Let's see if I can get in there without breaking out. Nope, what's going on? Leg spike. Oh, okay, I tried talking to him. You know, it's a very simple, just nice little thing here. I actually reused a prefab house for this. There's a mod called Prefab, if anyone doesn't know. Okay. If anyone doesn't know. I have a couple of things here and there from it. I also have one other mod that kind of helps me building, because I'm not always the greatest. And it's just build paste. So like 90% of this I did make. But I struggle with like real big builds. So like that tree over there. I did not build that tree. Or this island over here. I did not build that island. I repurposed it. I built a lot of the pathing going up. I built almost all the pathing going up. I didn't build the tree and the like actual island. I was kind of just messing around with it. Like, really liked how it looked, and then I turned it into an exhibit. You'll see in a little bit. This is a nice little crab exhibit, just very small, very, very small. This is the insect house. Let's see. Ooh, the leg. This was supposed to be cockroaches, but I can't find a way to keep them alive. I don't know what they're getting stuck in, but they're getting stuck in some. And the pill bugs, which unfortunately all just hang out right here. I don't know why, but they just permanently hang out there. Built this nice whole thing for them. They all stay in that corner. We have the leafcutter ants, which I found out are actually somewhat hostile. I actually have to keep restocking this with leaves because they do genuinely eat the leaves and take it to their nests. They don't just, it's not just for appearance. I mean, it's 90% appearance, yes, but they do actually take them. And then praying mantis, which, oh my god, they must have been breeding, because that is a lot of praying mantis. Wow. Yeah, this started with 3 of them. Okay, then. Yeah, do your thing, guys. Anyways. This is the newest exhibit of the entire zoo, which you can probably tell by 0 design work whatsoever outside of it. The Komodo dragon exhibit. They love beefing. They're always just permanently tamed like that. I like that whoever made that mod, I think it was, that might be a Zawa mod. That they made it so that they just do that all the time. This one, I can never really tell if I am a fan of it or not, to be completely honest with you. But it's a giraffe exhibit. And these guys are absolute masters at escaping. That one right there escapes constantly. But yeah, this is just their nice little exhibit. They got a nice little watering hole. Those are supposed to emulate little, feeding troughs that would hang from trees, theoretically. Like, there's this nice zoo that I've been to in Fort Wayne. Like, if you can kind of picture, like, it goes up here and there's, like, a deck right here, and you can feed the giraffes, like, some lettuce and whatnot. And then they also had these hung around everywhere, so I tried to kind of emulate it. This is going to have 2 different views. Well, it does. So this is the otter exhibit. There's 2 different types of otters in here. The small clawed otter and I guess it's just literally called otter. I don't remember, but I do not believe they're aggressive, so if I can find the gate here. We have a breach. So they can fit through the hole. Interesting. And unfortunate. Do I have anything I can make a slab with right now? You, sir, have got to come here, please. Yeah, thank you. Can you go in the cage? You don't go in the cages. Okay. Oh, you do. Okay. Good. Perfect. Yeah, that's the small clawed variant. I have to remember to patch that up before they all get out. Interesting. Where can I put this down without messing anything up? Great. I don't really want to put him back up here. He's just going to find another way out, isn't he? It's right there. Okay. Did he not? What? Oh, there he is. That was pretty buggy. Oh my god, they can go inside of it. I didn't know. I had no idea they could do that. I love it that they can actually go inside there. That's perfect. I made it to be like hides. That works perfect. Alright, anyways, continuing. Okay, I don't have the path completely made to it yet, but I guess I'll show you I'll show you this one too, first too. This is just a nice little barn. I'm trying to start collecting a lot more leather, generic material that we need. Llamas, pigs, sheep. Good, normal, basic Minecraft videos. I'll show you these two before I go there. These are the aardvarks. In real life, I don't know much about them except for that they're very similar to anteaters. Past that, I really don't know that much about them. But there's an entire mod dedicated just to... they use aardvark dot something, and that's the mod, and I find it hilarious that they love the aardvark so much, so I made an exhibit for them. They live in, like, very dusty, kind of sandy... Again, they're essentially anteaters, so I tried to replicate it as best I could. This, I have to repopulate, but they're hard to find, was a seal exhibit. I don't know how they died. Apparently they died. I did have 3 in there. There's no longer 3 in there. But, let me go up here. again, eventually the zoo's gonna expand way out over here, so it'll make more sense why there's just, you know, a random walkway up here. It'll make sense eventually. Should probably just turn the weather on too. A little waterfall going on. It's nice. Trying to be atmospheric for this very long walk up for any guests that want to come up here. This entire island, again, this entire island you can literally get from Build Paste. Just a little build placer, that's it. On this island, I did not build that, but I repurposed it into a giant panda exhibit. So you can theoretically just walk around with the pandas. Now in real life, they are kind of gentle giants as long as you keep them fed. But I don't think they would exactly recommend walking around. Whoever made this building, by the way, complete props. If anyone watches this and can let me know who actually made this so I can give them credit. Again, it's on Build Paste. I wish I would have wrote down the name or whatnot, but I did not. But yes, continuing. Do I'm like out of food, aren't I? You'd think I would have made the farm by now. Yeah, I built like the pathway up and all this stuff. Doesn't really look great. What is that? A mouse lemur? Wow, that thing is. Yeah, that's something. That's pretty butt ass ugly. Anyway, anyways, this is eventually gonna be a river full of something. Just don't know what yet. Nice little park. You know, nothing crazy over there. I wish I could have put the what is that mod called? Mine colonies. Just have people walking around. Said I had to put those not colonists. I had to put in that mod for like companions or whatnot. It's not the same. Another little market stall that leads up to the entire marketplace. I probably don't need this, but originally I was gonna build like an actual inside building, and I'm lazy. I haven't removed it yet, the ceiling. But yeah, this is the actual zoo souvenir shop essentially. I haven't put down all the plushies, but when you're walking through, you know, there's tons of different things going on. Different crates, you know, this would be how they would like access their merchandise. But yeah, any plushies that I've collected from the multiple plushie mods I'm putting up on these little shelves. I just haven't gone through. I have a ton of them, I just haven't placed them down yet. But yeah, this would be the marketplace. For the zoo part, that might be all. I do have a pretty sizable medieval city that I've kind of gotten distracted and built a lot on. Even though I should be focusing on the zoo, because that's the whole reason I'm doing this. But, oh, also, okay. Again, this is another one I tried repurposing. This is from Prefab Mod. Oh, there's a gazelle in here. Look at that. I tried repurposing it. I don't like it. I don't think I'm going to continue doing it, but I tried turning it into an aquarium. So these are, I don't remember exactly what they're called. I believe like mantis shrimp or something like that. Ghost shrimp. These had a whole bunch of leeches in it, but they're all dead. And up here, no, yeah, it was this floor. Has a bunch of, I forget what they're called. I forget what they're called. Sturgeon. In my head, this looked, you know, big, grandiose area for these big old fish. Coming up here now, it looks very tiny. But I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it was a cool idea to try to like repurpose these buildings. I don't really like it, though. Oh, here. Pick some of these berries. Again, I'm just not a huge fan. But yeah, zoo-wise, I think that might kind of be it for now. In some ways, seems like a lot because there's a lot of like little decoration and whatnot going on, but also in certain ways it's very unfinished, and obviously will be something I work on for quite a long time. But yeah, that's what I got for now. What do you got here? Pathfinders Flower Forest. What is that? White clover. Dwarf spruce. I'll take 2 of those. Banana from brown dye. Bucket of koi. You know what? I'll take that bucket of koi to go populate the koi pond a little bit. Just a little bit. Since you offered. Oh, that's a cool one. I like that one. Like white and brown. Orange. I like that koi. Alright. Alright, but as far as the very first recording, I think that'll be it. I have not looked at stream to see if there's chat or anything like that, but if there is anyone. There's not? Okay, that's fine. But anyways, for the video, I believe that's it. Just wanted to show you guys all around. I will be most certainly making more on this over time. But with that being said, that's all I got to show you today. When I build more, I will certainly show you more. Have a good day.